Hey, this is Nick. I'm going to be talking about our first in mini series on pinball technique and tutorials. Part 1 going to be ball control. First up, we're going to talk about cradles. This is your bread and butter pinball move. All you're looking to do is catch the ball in the valley created by a raised flipper, allowing you to stop the ball for a moment and regain control of the situation. Furthermore, a lot more advanced techniques will start in a cradle. Next up is post pass. For this, you're going to start in a cradle and then quickly snap your flipper so the ball ricochets off of the post on the bottom side of the slingshot. It should, if you do it right, hop it over to the other side. This allows you to get the ball to the desired flipper without having to risk shooting a shot like at a ramp or something and having it come back that way. Next is the drop catch. This is something you'll use to deaden the movement of a otherwise just high flying ball. You can see here you bring your flipper up to meet the ball as it's descending. You bring your flipper up. As soon as the ball touches the flipper, you let it off, and that takes all the momentum out of the ball and just kind of deadens it there on your flipper for you to cradle it, post pass it, or just shoot it, whatever you need. Next, we got a roll pass. This one, you're going to do the flipper like as if you were going to cradle, except the ball should have a lot more momentum, preferably coming from an in-lane return. And you just hold the flipper up, and the ball jumps across the gap using the flipper like a ramp. This is kind of a combo of the last two, or all of them really, so far. You can see we're kind of cradling. But then we're letting the ball keep going and roll over to the other side. So instead of dropping the flipper to deaden it, we're kind of catching it in a cradle, but not trapping it up completely. Alright, now we got a dead bounce. This one, the trick is doing literally absolutely nothing, which is easier said than done. Like right there, so you gotta fight all the urge to flip at it. Just let it bounce. Trust that it's gonna bounce. Won't always, but if you judge it right, it should do just something like that. Hit the one flipper, bounce over to the other, and then yet another way to get it to the flipper you want. Now we'll talk about juggling. That's what I call it. So you can see here, it's more or less when the ball is bouncing back and forth between the slingshots, you kind of want to hit the sling that is bouncing off. You want to raise that flipper as it bounces. The reason why is because that will close the angle that the ball has to go down the middle on you and make it as small as possible. And you can see here, I did it. It hit the tip of the flipper, comes over to the other side. I have the other side up, hits the tip of that flipper. Both of those would have been gone had I not done that. This is a gallop save, also as I call it. I don't know what the correct term is. But when a ball is coming seemingly straight down the middle, it's almost certainly not coming straight down the middle. So it will be favoring one side, in this case the left. So what you do is, you in quick succession, snap the flipper that it's favoring the side of, and then the other one, like 1-2. It's going to top spin the ball a little bit and give you the other way. Now we'll cover a fun one, not legal in tournaments, death saves. So when a ball is going out the right out lane, you can do that. So it needs to be moving kind of fast. You hold your left flipper up, and right as it gets to the bottom, you shimmy the machine left and then back right, and then the ball bounces off of the metal plate down there, and you're able to catch it with your right flipper and put it back into play. Alright, so that's a couple of basics. For now, we'll follow up with some shooting techniques and some more advanced kind of flipper tricks in the next one. Thank you. Pinball Palace out.